I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know that Cleveland awaits, and if forgiven my mistakes, I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming. Welcome home, LeBron.
Welcome to the Balls Not Court podcast. Cortez Paul's here. I got Kevin Carr to my right-hand side.
Hi-yo.
Joining us today is our weekend correspondent, John Orr, and our editor-in-chief of the Hardwood Nation, C.L. Anthony. Hey, John, how you doing up there today, buddy?
Great. I'm excited, and thank you for having me on. I can't wait to talk about the biggest news in sports today. The final of the World Cup is tomorrow, and I can't wait to get in and talk about it.
All right. And Mr. C.L., how you doing today, sir?
Doing well, brother. The sun is shining in Miami.
That's what's up. Kevin, how's everything, sir?
Fine.
All right.
Especially after yesterday. I'm fine.
All right, well, good to hear everybody.
Fine.
Well, good to hear everybody's okay, and I see you sporting your nice Chris Bosh shirt.
Exactly.
So, but we'll talk about Chris Bosh, but obviously we're going to talk about LeBron James going back.
No!
Wait a minute, hold on. LeBron James left?
No, what?
Huh?
I'm
What?
sorry, I've been so buried in the World Cup for the last 20 days. I didn't even know he was a free agent.
What?
I must have missed the decision last night on ESPN. I mean, I was waiting for the sequel.
All right, yes, he has went back to Cleveland. So, you know what, Kim? You ain't been on in a while, so your thoughts on his return home. I want to hear you. Let it go, sir.
There you go.
Whoa. I get to start this off?
You do, sir.
Well, first let me say a public apology because I was under the impression that I was correct with my 100% statement and 100% truth statement that I thought LeBron James was coming back to Miami. So I do apologize for being wrong about that. The situation kind of reminds me of a battered wife syndrome. You can be, you got that husband that's constantly kicking your ass, and then you meet a good guy, and that good guy shows you the right way. But something in you just pulls you back to that guy that keeps beating your ass. And forgive me for anyone that I may offend, but that's what this situation reminds me of. He indicated that it was like going off to college, but nah, yeah. I'm a little disappointed because no one has yet to be able to prove to me that it was basketball reasons. So,
Okay. John, your thoughts?
I like the analogy of college. Most people, they go off to college for 4 years, they come back and they improve themselves. LeBron James has pretty much regressed over the last 4 years. I 100% agree with it, Mr. Anthony's statements. He's going back to a team that, in all hindsight and reality, is not much better than the team he left. He's already proven he wasn't. They won 2 titles, I'll give him that, but he's already proven with that roster they could have been a lot better, but they were not. So he's taking a regress in his career, and like Mr. Anthony said, I believe 100% there is motives behind it. This is a place that almost 4 years ago to the day was burning you in effigy. We all seen Dan Gilbert's letter he wrote. Dan Gilbert publicly cursed LeBron James. Said he called him selfish, called him spoiled. Didn't want him. I believe there's more behind it than this, and I do believe, hindsight being what it is, we're going to look back on this, and this move right here alone is going to tarnish the legacy of LeBron James. I think he was better off to stay in Miami. He didn't. He's going to go back to Cleveland, and the walls are going to come, like the house of cards is going to come tumbling down on his legacy.
Kevin, you want to add in this?
They both summed it up perfectly. LeBron went from he almost was, like they said, either going to college or going to the nice dude, and then the nice dude treating him right, and then him finally going, I still love him. I'm going back because I still love him. But that's what he did, and he wanted to go back home. It was not basketball related at all. It was family related. It was all of his people around me related. That's what I think personally. I think it was not a basketball move because I told you when it happened. I said if they bring in Love, it's going to be the same situation that he dealt with in Miami. They're going to grow old. They're going to have to go get all these old pieces because they're not going to have no money to go get none of these young guys, and that young nucleus they have in Cleveland will be gone.
If I may interject on the growing old part, Kevin Love is only going into, I believe, his 6th season in the league. He's still got some life in his legs.
I'm not talking about Kevin Love. I'm talking about the pieces that are going to surround him because you're going to be giving up that youthful nucleus to go get Kevin Love, but then you're going to have to bring in all these older parts like Miami did. And that hence is what LeBron didn't like about being in Miami, that there was nobody to come off the bench and give him minutes to rest and all this stuff. It's going to be the same type of situation.
I'm going to say this now, July 12, 2014, as a warning to anybody who's listening in Cleveland, and as a warning to anybody who might be who might become a Cleveland fan. Do not get comfortable. 2016 is only 2 years away. Chris Paul is only 2 years away from becoming a free agent. Do not get too comfortable with LeBron in Cleveland. I don't think he's settled. I think he's waiting to reload, and I would not be surprised if he ends up burning Cleveland again.
Go ahead, Ken.
I just want to say it's career suicide for him to make this move now. Now, there's no doubt. I knew he would always go back to Cleveland. I didn't know it was going to be this soon. It's career suicide, and you can't circumvent a rebuild. Every great player goes through one. You can't circumvent that. And, I'm not going to wish injury on him because I would never do that, but the basketball gods will take care of this. He knows it. Even from his statement in the little essay that he wrote, he even said he's not going to win a championship right now. I mean, I don't understand how someone could detonate their career like this. I don't get it.
Because he's given up. I think he's given up on the whole. I want to be up there with the Michael Jordans of the game.
Well,
I think he's given up on it.
I think Mr. Anthony hit the nail on the head. He's trying to avoid a rebuild. He's trying to avoid that rough patch. Now, you can say Jordan didn't go through a rebuild, but the Chicago Bulls did those 2 years. I'm doing the air quotes. He was retired. I still believe he's suspended for gambling, but they did a slight rebuild. You can't circumvent that as a pro. However, what you can do, and what we've seen done time and time again by legitimate pros, the San Antonio Spurs being a prime example, they go through rebuilds that are not as dominant, but the nucleus stays together, and the nucleus perseveres, and the nucleus stays tight together. And here you are with a center who's been in the league 17 years, who just won his 5th title, with a point guard who's been one since 2003, who's been in the league for 11 years. Every pro goes through a rebuild, but legends handle them right. Great basketball players run, legends handle the rebuild right. And this is where LeBron James' legacy gets tarnished.
See, let me add something here. I don't think he's really too much scared of a rebuild. If he was to go to another team that was contending, then I would tend to agree with that, but he's going back home. So if he was going to the Clippers, I would say that is correct. But as far as him going back home, it is based on an emotional decision to go back home and everything like that. I don't think he's scared of a rebuild. He knows aware that his team is not as good as it's going to be in Cleveland. But it was basically a decision based on emotion.
Let's clear the air now that he's back in Cleveland. Let's all acknowledge the elephant in the room that I've been screaming about since July 9th, 2010, when the decision happened. This was collaborated in 2008 in Beijing, whether you want to believe it or not. They got together and decided, let's win the title. They got there. They won the title. They got what they wanted. There was no loyalty within them once they won that title. Once they got that elusive championship ring, it was all about money. This is not about, I want to play with my friends, I want to build a dynasty. This is about that one title. They got 2. But once LeBron got that ring and got the proverbial monkey off his back, it became about money again. This move is about money. This move is about how much he can get. This move is solely about LeBron James. LeBron James don't give a shit about the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James don't give a shit about Miami. He wants to go back because he knows back on that fateful night in 2010, he drug his name through the mud in Ohio. He wants to go back to clear his conscience. This is what this is
Pussy
all
whip.
about. This is not about wanting to play for Cleveland or going home.
Not understanding.
He wants to go back to clear his conscience for burning his hometown team 4 years ago on national television. This is all what this is about.
But wait. There's a difference between clearing your conscience and going for the money. He has more earning potential in Miami.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Outside of Cleveland, his reputation was fixed outside of Cleveland. Okay, he had already fixed that. He validated himself by winning the championship. The situation is very similar to Shaquille O'Neal leaving the Orlando Magic, going to the Lakers and winning championships, but never coming back. Even though there was flirtations, he never came back. LeBron James has come back. It wasn't about the money because he could have got maxed out in Miami. So it definitely wasn't about the money. I mean, shit, Chris Bosh just got maxed.
The difference
because
between the
LeBron.
difference between the Shaq situation and LeBron situation was Shaquille O'Neal is from, I believe, Dana, Texas. He grew up in Texas. He played ball in Texas. LeBron James is from Akron, Ohio. You know, the only pro basketball team in Ohio is the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron pretty much gave a finger to his hometown. Shaq left the doldrums of Orlando for the bright city lights of L.A. Looking back, I kind of knew even as a 12, 13-year-old kid, Orlando was not the city for Shaq. Shaq was a big city guy. I knew when they signed him, I didn't think he'd be there past his rookie deal. I think that if you look back and you ask Magic fans from back then, honestly, I think when they lost in the 95 finals in Houston, everyone was just kind of understood Shaq was on his way out. He wasn't going to be sticking around. So I see what you're getting at, but a hometown team versus team that drafted you is a different ballpark. I know Kevin's clearing his throat and biting his lip back there, so I will stop talking.
No, I'm just saying LeBron's pussy whip. That's the reason he went back to Cleveland.
Elaborate.
I agree. I agree
His
with that
family.
too.
He's pussy whipped. His wife wanted to go back. His wife, how long ago, posted the damn picture of Akron, Ohio. People running into their moms at the freaking beauty parlors going, are they coming back? Oh, child, they going to be coming back? It was a family move. He's pussy whipped and did what his wife told him to do. He did not make his decision on basketball. He made it on what his family wanted him to go and do. That's what he did. Because if it was a basketball decision, it was a stupid move to go to Cleveland. Unless Kevin Love is coming. Even if Kevin Love's coming, it's still a stupid move.
If Kevin Love is coming, it's a stupid move because last I read, what Minnesota is asking for is Anthony Bennett, next year's first-round pick, and Andrew Wiggins. Right. You are essentially giving away 3 years of work.
Your nucleus goes to Minnesota.
For Kevin Love, who very well could, after his contract's up next year, say, see ya, because Kevin Love is a West Coast ball player. I can never see Kevin Love playing on the East Coast. Kevin Love is from Oregon, played at UCLA. Kevin Love is a West Coast ball player. He's not going to be on an East Coast team. I just don't see it happening. So you're going to give away your nucleus of young players, essentially, to appease a man going into his 11th year in the league and Kevin Love, who might not be there next year. So if Cleveland is to do this, you're looking at a mess in the future. It's already been proven LeBron couldn't win with the team he had from 2007 to 2010, who had the best record in the NBA 2 out of those 4 years. He's not going to be able to win with Kyrie Irving. And if they give up what they've gotten already to get Kevin Love, he has maybe 1 year to try and get it done.
But that team is so much better than it was in 2007 though. That team is laughable. That team is laughable though. Yeah. He's got Kyrie Irving. That's the best player over there with Mo Williams. That's funny. Then the big move that they made was get Antoine James. That was supposed to get him over the hump. This is laughable. He's got a better team now.
He's got Kyrie Irving, who's a hurt machine.
Picked number one in the draft. How many years now? 3 years since LeBron left, but he's got a better team. I disagree, considering the fact they were 64-19 his last year there. With Mo Williams, Ira Newble, Anderson Varejao, Zydrunas Ilgauskas,
we have an Ira Newble.
And Antoine Jameson. Yeah, there's an Ira Newble mention.
Yes,
nice.
If you listen, that's the first time his name has been mentioned since 2010.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, there is no way on God's green earth anybody can intelligently prove that this team is better than what he's had or better than what Miami could have constructed. That it doesn't make sense. I mean, it's good to say on TV, but it doesn't make sense. I mean, if you look at Kyrie Irving and look at Dwayne Wade, there's a 9-game difference between games missed in the past 3 seasons.
Yep.
Okay, so let's be real.
Here's the scary thing. Here's the scary thing about that too. Sorry to interrupt you. Kyrie Irving's only in his 3rd year in the league.
And
Dwayne Wade's a 10-year vet.
And he's 12
The
years old.
physicality of the game has worn him down. So
Didn't I say that?
that's a question on Kyrie Irving too. So that's a hell of a point.
Well, I
Right.
get,
But wait. And then another thing is that in the NBA, we all know this. We just saw San Antonio do this. Age wins. Who's the oldest player on Cleveland right now?
Is Anthony Davidson still there?
LeBron,
No, he's not there. That team is untested. That team is too young. This is the most incredible basketball career detonation I've seen in the last 20 years.
We haven't even acknowledged the biggest question yet. Who the hell is coaching Cleveland?
Exactly. New coach. Exactly.
Yeah, they just
So-
got rid of Mike Brown. So who
Right.
the hell is coaching Cleveland?
Black.
So there's no way anyone can make an intelligent argument saying that this team is better. There's no way.
No, I'm not making that argument. I'm talking about as far as when he played with Cleveland the first time. I know he won them 60 games. Even though the landscape of the NBA is different. It is different. But he has a better team in Cleveland now than he did before.
I'm going to tell you, when it's all said and done, Miami's going to have a better squad than Cleveland's going to have.
Exactly.
Miami's going to go out and they're going to field a better team than Cleveland's going to have. Cleveland's going to have LeBron.
So let's predict the record of the Cleveland Cavaliers this year. I've heard people say, I've heard some experts through the internet, through TV say this team could win 65 games next year with LeBron. What? Yeah, I laughed my ass off too. What is your, on an 82-game schedule, what is Cleveland's, what do you think Cleveland's record is going to be?
What was their record last year?
They
They
only won like 30 games.
I'll pull it up.
We need to get a stat checker.
I got it. Don't worry. I got it.
Usually Cortez is the stat checker.
Yeah, usually I'm on it. But
He's sleeping right now. It's okay.
He didn't know I was actually going to bust out with something on this one.
We got stats. Oh, shit.
Yeah! I actually
still
went
looking.
there. Way to not pull up their record.
what
Keep
you
going.
got?
Dun, dun, dun.
Are you still pulling up, Cam?
Yeah, keep going. Hold on. I almost got it there.
My
All right.
phone.
So Cleveland. Let's see here. They won 33 games and lost 49.
So 33 and 49. What improvement of a record does adding just LeBron James alone get, you think?
They'll win 52 games.
Yeah, I
So you're
think
saying
about
52 and 30?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I was thinking 56 and 12. I was thinking 56 and 26 is what I was thinking about. Mid-50s, maybe a 4 seed, 5 seed in the playoffs.
In the East?
Yeah, in the East. As currently constructed, even if they made it to the playoffs, the Wizards would take them out. The Pacers would take them out.
The Bulls?
Let the Bulls. And let's see what New York does.
So
Brooklyn?
Melo's going to resign 2 days. Brooklyn's out there. And the Hawks. The Hawks are very dangerous.
So
The Hawks can never win in the playoffs, so that's the only question I have about the Hawks.
y'all gotta win
They can never
about
win in the playoffs.
50 games with the 4th seed in the East?
Yeah,
Is that what I'm hearing?
Third or fourth seed.
Third
No,
or
in their
fourth
The
seed?
division.
East is always close. People forget the East is always close.
I don't know. In the
Wow.
East, I think they can win about 55 games, and they'll probably be a number 2 seed. This is what I said before, and I said this on the last podcast, is that LeBron and Kevin Durant are those 2 players that whenever you get them on the team, you're at least guaranteed a 50-win season. And
Well, we're not even talking.
We did.
Is he going to stay healthy? He started to miss time due to injuries.
Look, it's cooler in Cleveland. He ain't going to cramp up as much. It's cooler in Cleveland. He's good there.
We're not even acknowledging. This has to be the first time in history anybody has went back to Cleveland.
call me crazy. I still think they can come out the East. They'll lose against the West team. They'll still come out the East.
I want to wait and see where.
Beat the Pacers?
I want to
I
wait.
think they can.
I want to wait and see where all the chips fall,
Yeah, I want to wait
and
too.
I want to
but
wait and see
listen,
who goes where. And I'm telling you, Miami is going to field a better team than everyone thinks they're going to field, and they're not going to disappear.
The East is just bad, though, man. And
Here's
they
why I
can
said
come out
I
the
could see Miami
The
dropping
East
down
is
to maybe
bad.
a 5 or 6 seed in the East.
The
But
West
they're
is-
not going
They're
to
not going to
be
be the
out of the
West
hunt.
team, but the East is so bad that you got LeBron James in the East, and Carmelo's not even going to the Bulls anymore because he don't resign back with the Knicks, which we get on later. And then I just don't see it. Then okay, so you're asking for Derrick Rose to maybe we'll see how he can hold up too. So that's another possibility. Indiana's losing Lance Stevenson, who was an a nice cog for the team, possibly. So
Miami added Danny Granger.
So
Miami's going to be adding a bunch of people.
And are in final negotiations with Lou Aldine currently.
Wow.
So you feel the team, and I'm not a Miami fan. My loyalties lie with the Knicks, but you feel the team with Mario Chalmers, Lou Aldine, Chris Bosh. We say is Wade coming back? We still don't know, but you put them four on the court, they fare better than Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Andrew Wiggins, and Anthony Bennett. They fare better across the way, I believe. So I will say the Miami Heat will fare better.
Yeah. Here's the scoop on Miami right now. Udonis Haslem and Dwight Wade has already told the Heat, we're not worried about contracts right now. We will take whatever pay cut we need to take. Go out and bring us some talent here. So we know Wade's coming back. We know Udonis is coming back. Yep. Chris Bosh, the new franchise player, is going to have a career year in Miami. I'm predicting maybe 28 and 13.
It sounds familiar, don't it?
Chris Bosh is about to go off this year. Okay? If they can close Dean, Danny Granger can come off the bench and provide support. Josh Smith-Roberts will be the new age Chris Anderson. Mario Chalmers, I could give a shit about.
With Chris Anderson coming back, too.
Yeah, there's talks of that.
Yep.
Norris Cole is the future of that team as far as the point guards.
Shabazz.
Shabazz, yeah. So the Heat's going to field a nice unit, but Bosh is really going to elevate his game.
He's going to go right back to Cleveland.
He's probably going to be in the top four.
Toronto for it. I already predicted. I said, see, you people only know Chris Bosh from 4 years because no one ever saw him play in Toronto. So no one's like, oh, well, now he's just a jump shooter. I said, did you ever see him play in Toronto? Well, no, because we didn't get to watch him. Well, then you missed out.
Yeah. Because that's the same thing I feel about Mario Chalmers. Everyone's very critical of the way Mario Chalmers plays. I want to see him play without LeBron James. I want to see go in the way that Rajon Rondo went later with the Celtics, the big three, where he kind of took over the team, or does he fade into obscurity like Jamal Tinsley? Chalmers is the one I find the most intriguing that's still on the team. Well, everyone's critical of him, but I just kind of want to see how he does, especially with Norris Cole and Shabazz Napier nipping at his heels now.
I don't even.
He's the one I get curious about.
I don't even think Chalmers is going to be there though. At the end of the day, I don't think he's going to be on the team anymore.
Well, I would like for y'all to try to steal Trevor Ariza because that'll help y'all out.
Oh Lord, I would.
To Washington because honestly, the division between you and Washington, who can win that division?
Oh yeah,
it's between you and Washington. And if y'all can steal Trevor Ariza from Washington, it surely helps y'all. Surely helps y'all. But as they would say, they mentioned Chris Bosh at Miami, $5 million or 5 years and $118 million contract.
Good for him.
And like I said, I agree with y'all on the Chris Bosh because I saw this guy play in Toronto because my team played him in the playoffs, and this guy was bringing Dwight out of the paint and shooting jumpers and everywhere. So now that the fact that he extended his 3-point range, they're gonna see a different Chris Bosh. That's why I say Chris Bosh was just
interesting stat I found. On Chris Bosh with Miami. When Dwayne Wade missed games and Chris played, guess how many points Chris averaged a game? 26 points a game. When Wade and LeBron missed, guess how many points a game Chris Bosh averaged?
It was around
32 right? Points a game. 32. 32. Guess how many rebounds he had per game? 13. Sleep all you want to on Chris Bosh, people, because you're about to see an explosion coming out.
I'm not sleeping on him. I'm just saying, it looks like the Toronto Raptors mascot. Yeah. That's my opinion.
Yeah, well, with the dreads too.
But he's going. I'm telling you, people are just worried about. They saw him them 4 years. It's a completely different player when you don't have to worry about that, and you are the focus, which he's going to be the focus.
Well, the thing they emphasize about Chris Bosh, it's almost not fair to Bosh, is the thing that they harp on him for is a very minute thing. At times, he's struggled to play defense on people like Duncan and Nowitzki, and they want to criticize him for it. But I asked the question, name a 6'11" power forward / center who doesn't struggle playing defense on people like Duncan and Nowitzki. But because their games are so vast. The only person I've ever truly seen handle Tim Duncan well is the other boy coming back, Haslem. So I will say that the thing that fans and critics and experts criticize Bosch on is the way he plays defense on people like Nowitzki and Duncan. Both times he ran across in the finals, he struggled, and Kendrick Perkins gave him a handful. But people like Duncan and Nowitzki, everybody, all big men struggle on him.
Yeah,
Most teams drop down and play a small forward on him because they're quicker. So the one thing that Chris Bosh gets criticized for in Miami is almost not fair. And it's because everybody struggles on it. He just plays in Miami. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bosh has a great year and has a numbers year. And like we said, I wouldn't be surprised if Miami feels a better team.
Mm-hmm.
How interesting would it be, though, if they run across each other in the playoffs?
Oh, it's going to happen. Yeah, the basketball guys.
And the basketball guys are going to let it happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
They're going to go.
And I'm calling it right now. Cleveland and Miami will be playing on Christmas Day this year.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be playing on Christmas Day this year.
Make them go to Miami.
It'll be in Cleveland.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I'd make them go to. They got to do something happy for Cleveland.
They might give us a double dose and make it opening night, too.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. It'll probably be the opening game. And, I think Miami and San Antonio are the opening game.
They kind of switch it up a little bit.
It's always a final rematch, I thought.
No, that used to be on Christmas.
Last year it wasn't.
No.
Because last year we played the Bulls opening game.
This year will be. I'm already setting my calendar on Christmas Day, opening my presents, eating my leg of lamb with my wife, and sitting there watching Miami and Cleveland on Christmas Day. I'm marking it on my calendar.
Your first game will be the Magic and
Whoa.
and somebody.
The Magic and the Bucks.
I don't think the Magic will play on Christmas.
The Magic and the Lakers.
Wishful thinking.
on Christmas.
Well, we're getting better, but we're not going to be televised as much.
It'll be
We'll get a
OKC.
couple
It'll be OKC in LA.
OKC and San Antonio.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
something
that.
like
But LA
that.
always
the
plays.
Western Conference rematch. Yeah, I can see
LA
that,
always
yeah.
plays on Christmas though. LA always plays on Christmas for some odd
New York does, too. We got to throw
In
New York in there.
Yeah, New York.
It'll be LA and New York. Just so my
Clippers
head will fucking
play
explode.
on Christmas now too.
It'll be the Lakers and the New York's the game of teams people used to care about.
Yeah, I'm already waiting for that Christmas Day matchup.
That should be.
And what would be hilarious if one of them, like if LeBron's hurt, you know?
It'd be a shitty.
Miami
I just call it shitty Jersey game.
You know what would be funny if they do like a dual team, like Lakers and Clippers versus Brooklyn and New York.
Oh, God, that would be hot.
That'd be pretty funny.
Well, they could probably fill the whole team.
What time would they
could-
have that game at? Like
I don't know, but it'll be
3:30. Legitimately start where everybody
6:45 ish.
Meet them in the middle. So
Really?
let's talk about the losers in this deal because the Rockets.
Poor
Houston offered the contract to Chris Bosh.
Poor fucking Houston.
Which
Yeah, look, I'm coming, bruh. If LeBron goes somewhere else, I'm coming. If you don't go to Miami.
They even made
Hey,
a
Chris, here's $118 million. Fuck it, I'm going back to
Houston
Miami.
reminds me of that kid who, his dream girl becomes single over the summer. He loses all that weight, all that dead, useless weight. Gets in shape, gets ready to make an offer, and she's back with her old boyfriend. That is Houston in this situation.
Dead useless weight being Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, so Jeremy Lin is and for they sent Jeremy Lin in the first round
To
draft
the
pick
Lakers.
to the Lakers, and it was to clear the room to get Chris Bosh.
We're going to get Chris. Oh.
So they lose Parsons.
Yeah.
And
Well, we don't know if they're going to sign him back.
I think they're.
Last
not
thing
gonna
I
sign
heard
him
is
back.
they
I
wasn't.
heard
heard Parsons was looking at the Mavericks.
Yeah, he signed with them.
He
Yeah.
has a match offer sheet, so they could be possibly losing out on Parsons.
That's until tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day they got into to matching.
So they can
Looks
lose.
like they're going to match.
Like they're going to match.
Looks
Okay.
like they're going to match.
Well, that's
Oh, they have to.
well they have to now. 'Cause
They have to. They're like, well,
lost
fuck,
out.
we might as well do it now.
But how pissed off would you be for Chandler Parsons?
Oh, I'm very
You
pissed.
don't want me till Bosh is off the market, and I carried you by points during the season. How pissed off are you with this if you're Chandler? Chandler Parsons is a loser in this.
Hell, I'm mad because I just wanted to get him off the Rockets.
This is funny because they did all these moves here, but I might be by myself here, but I actually thought Chris Bosh would be a good fit with the Rockets.
He would have been a
He
we
would,
discussed
yeah.
it. He would have been a good
He
fit.
would have been a great fit.
But when Miami comes up to you and goes, "We're going to make you the face of the franchise. You're going to get $118 million."
and
You're
an
going to
extra
go.
year of money.
You're going to go. Peace out, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'm
and
going
the
back.
extra-
to
Or
Miami.
you can go to Texas. I mean, really.
He hates Texas.
Yeah, Kevin.
He hates Texas. And
Well,
he's
from
there.
Texas.
And he
hates it.
He hates Texas. He come out and said, "I hate going back to Dallas and playing. I hate it." And I'm like, "Well, good. Stay in Miami."
So you get that extra year of money, And like I said, now you're going to be the future player of the franchise.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
And he already said that he wants to stay in Miami. So
Poor Houston.
So Houston lose out. But like I said, we already talked about how Houston, they're atrocious in 2-point field goal percentage. Like they attempt they attempt the less in the NBA. But they on the flip side, they attempt the most threes in the NBA. So Chris Bosh would help him in the mid-range game. It would have been a good fit. But I just think nobody don't want to play with Dwight Howard because there's been a lot of people say they didn't want to play with Dwight Howard, and then you got James Harden. Now, the offense would have been amazing. Their defense, on the other hand, their perimeter defense, oh Lord, that would have been a mess.
Well, Chris Bosh didn't want to play with Dwight Howard because he does have an underage daughter. So.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Oh.
Oh,
where's the
Another
knife,
thing-
man?
another
You just
thing we
stabbed
talked
this guy,
about-
but it's funny.
Dude, I got a
It's
16-year-old. I wouldn't let her beat Dwight Howard.
Another thing we need to talk about is losers. Here's the Chicago Bulls.
Oh,
They held back on going after Dang, thinking Carmelo Anthony was going to show up. And also about Dwayne Wade might come home. They just lost the Will Day. Now they've got Joakim Noah, fucking Derrick Rose if he stays healthy.
Well, they got
So
Gas-
who else?
Well, Gasol. Gasol's most likely going to go to
yeah,
Chicago.
most likely he's still going to go to Chicago. So, and
But until he signs, I mean, you got to look at the Chicago Bulls as a potential loser in this deal.
well, I heard what that is that, and Cam, you can help me clarify this. Did I hear Carlos Boozer is going to be a part of a signing trade if they get Paul Gasol?
So this is the deal. I mean, the rumors have been out that Boozer was going to be amnesty for the last 2 years.
Yep.
The owner wants to sign and trade Boozer only because they don't want the notion that he's getting let go and not getting anything in return.
Yeah.
But no other franchise wants to pick up Boozer. That's the thing. So that's what's holding up everything. So he's going to be amnesty, and they should be closing Gasol tonight.
Ah, interesting.
They almost closed him last night, so they shouldn't close him tonight.
So
The biggest loser in the LeBron trade, though, in all seriousness, is any other story that happened on ESPN yesterday, because that's all they covered from the minute it came out. So that is the biggest loser in this whole deal. I mean, Jesus.
Did anybody see the picture of the kid wearing the burnt jersey to the baseball game?
oh yeah, that was bad.
Somebody goes, that jersey looks a little tight. I was like, no, it wasn't tight. He was littler back then. He gained the weight when LeBron left. He was eating a lot of munchies.
He's going to sue LeBron James like that Bulls fan did with Derrick
for
Rose.
making him fat.
Making him fat. Wow. So seriously, let's talk about Jeremy Lin to the Lakers. Him and Kobe Bryant played together. You think Kobe Bryant's going to
Hold on. Jeremy Lin went to the Lakers. There, we talked about it.
Let's Andy part 2.
Who? Wait, who?
Yeah. No, we just talked about it.
We just talked about Jeremy Lin.
There we go.
Who?
yeah,
Jeremy Lin.
yeah,
He's
that-
still in the league?
That Linsanity guy.
Hold on, wait a minute.
The guy from Harvard. There we go.
He went to
Kevin?
What?
We don't need another apology on the podcast.
Speaking of that apology,
I apologize.
I didn't even think anyone could hear it clearly. So
Yeah.
when I saw it, I was like, "Oh God!" I didn't think anyone heard it.
But look, I went ahead and did it anyway, just because, in case.
I started laughing when
we
I
had millions of dollars
I
in
started
sponsors threatening to get pulled out. So
Oh,
I didn't want to change my name to Sterling. So,
Or Gilbert.
Yeah.
All right. So,
All right,
anyways,
so
Jeremy
let's-
Lin's in the Lakers. Let's
Yeah,
move on.
Okay, so let's talk about your boy.
He went to Laker.
Man, you don't get a suit.
He loved Laker.
Let's
Well,
talk-
good folks, if you'd like to write letters to the show, that's Kevin Carter at 143.
Shut up.
Kevin L. Carter at yahoo.com.
You can find him on Kevin Carter
There
on
you go.
Facebook as well.
You can
He's on the
kiss
Balls
my
on Court podcast.
All right. Carmelo Anthony resigned for the next 5 years, $120 million. Your
Dumbass.
thoughts on that, John? The Knicks fan, I want to hear your thoughts.
Why?
Exactly.
Why? Why? Let me recite the 25th letter of the alphabet. Why? Why did they go? You can't hear me have an aneurysm right now. I'm having it. $120 million for someone who's been in the league for 11 years. He plays on one side of the court. We have other problems, obviously, in New York.
Yeah.
But thank God Carmelo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire are coming back. As if I'm not losing my hair fast enough. Why? There's so much more you could have done. With Phil Jackson coming in, much to my dismay, and Derek Fisher, I'm glad they traded for a draft pick, but they traded Tyson Chandler. Why are they doing this to me, first of all? Second of all, this is the time you got a new vice president, you've got a new head coach in one of the biggest and most critical media markets in the world. Here's the time to rebuild. The time to rebuild is now. It's not time to rebuild with Carmelo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire. This is the time people will accept losing seasons. They should have cut their losses and let them go and began to rebuild in New York. This is a Band-Aid a la Larry Johnson in 1999, another rock that's going to take the Knicks 10 years to crawl from underneath them. They have pretty much just set their franchise back like they did when they signed Larry Johnson to that long-term deal in 99. This is a huge mistake, and it shows already to me how incompetent Phil Jackson is in a business role in basketball.
Your thoughts on that, Mr. CL?
Well, I mean, was he overpaid? Yes, but we all know Melo was about his money. The future of the franchise isn't as dire as it may seem. What the Knicks did, they actually lowered the second year of the contract to around $20 million to give them more flexibility in 2015. We already know that Tyson Chandler's gone, so that money's going to be freed up as well for that time. Stoudemire and Bargnani comes off of the books next offseason as well. So the future isn't as bad as it may appear.
It's bleak. If Carmelo wants the type of money, endorse Honey Nut Cheerios. Do not steal from the New York Knicks. He's not worth that type of money.
I get it, but they'll still have enough cash flow to make a run at Kevin Durant or Kevin Love if he doesn't end up in Cleveland.
Oh, my God.
Your thoughts, Kevin?
Layla got what she wanted. Or Lala got what she wanted.
Lala.
I gotta worry about my acting career. Shut up, bitch. You just hurt your fucking husband's legacy in the NBA. Good job there.
He doesn't have a legacy. Carmelo Anthony started out great like many before him, and he has trailed off to the world of mediocre. Carmelo Anthony is not a great basketball player.
If you like it,
He
then
is-
you should. Well,
He is Detlef Schrempf. He is Bernard King. He is mid-level basketball. He's got longevity, but that is it. Carmelo Anthony is not a Hall of Famer. He will never be an NBA champion.
Nope.
If he wins an NBA title, I will walk from Havelock, North Carolina, back to your house in a Speedo. He is not a champion.
Even though if you ask Mike McDougal, they're going to win the title next year.
No, they're not.
Whew, boy.
Well, are they going to make the playoffs, John?
They will because it's the East. No,
In
well,
the
hold
East,
on, hold on,
there's
wait a
an
minute.
8 seed, maybe.
Wait a minute.
Well, hold on. You got Brooklyn and Boston.
Wait,
in
who
the
they got-
division.
wait, who-
Oh, no, they got Toronto. Oh, yeah, they got Toronto.
Who do they have? Who they have on their
Nah.
team right now? No.
I forgot they got Toronto in their division. Toronto's winning that division.
Did y'all realize that the New York Knicks were still paying last year Mike Bibby?
Are you serious?
Last year they
John
paid
Starks.
Mike Bibby $1 million.
At one point, they were still paying Stephon Marbury.
They paid. Well, who was it? It was Mike Bibby. Antoine Jameson was still making a little cash off of them.
There was somebody
Who
else
was the
too.
other one that retired and they were still?
Larry Johnson.
Retired.
It was somebody
Allen
else.
Houston.
I know 2 years ago it was still Curry they were paying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they were paying him like $8 million a year. But the fact that they were still paying Mike Bibby,
Another name that's not been mentioned in 4 years.
Mike
Well-
Bibby's name ain't been mentioned since the Kings Lakers.
Since the 97
Yep,
Final Four.
That was it. The Final Four.
I don't know. We'll see what Phil can do.
They were paying Mike Bibby.
Yeah, why they paying Mike Bibby. So, all right. Well, this gives us enough break here. We'll take a short break right quick and let everybody regale themselves.
Amazing. They were paying Mike Bibby.
Mike Bibby. I know. All right, guys. This is the Boston Your Court podcast. We will return shortly.
Bibby!
On our way home, we spoke of many things. Are we allowed to make brand new
Welcome back to the Balls Not Court podcast. Cortez, Kevin, John, and CL is all here. We took a little moment break, and now we're going to get back to free agency and discuss some other stuff. And these guys want to do a little bit of a rant and get off some things off their chests. But let's go ahead and talk about. We got Gordon Hayward. Where kudos to you, Kevin, because you did say this on the last podcast that Utah will match the Charlotte
Hornets, not the damn freaking Pelicans.
I know, I screwed up on that one.
Yeah, hey, I got a question for y'all, though. How do you think the Charlotte Hornets are going to do in the Western Conference?
Oh, seriously?
Wow.
That's what Cortez was going to ask the other podcast. I was like, Cortez, slow it down, buddy.
Listen,
they're not in the
I
West.
got
one notch above Minnesota.
Yeah, well, see, I got confused, and I thought New Orleans Hornets, and they went to the Pelicans, and now Charlotte Bobcats, now they're Hornets.
And they've been this for a year.
But I got turned around. It happens, man. Listen, like I told you, Mark Stein messed up, too.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Damn. All right, I guess we're all idiots.
Exactly. No, I'm just messing.
All right, so 4 years, $63 million.
Going back to Utah, he was probably like, shit.
That's a lot of money.
That's the only place a tall white guy wouldn't stand out. So I'm going back to Utah.
Yeah.
John, what do you think about that? It's a lot of money for this guy.
Gordon Hayward?
Yeah.
I think he fits Utah's system. I think he fits Utah's program. So I think it's the right place for him. I don't think he would be a fit anywhere else. I think the team has kind of been slowly built around Gordon Hayward. So I think it's a good spot for him.
But would you pay him $63 million? How would you
$63 million?
How would you feel if you saw your Knicks pay this guy 4 years for $63 million?
Hell's bells! We just paid Carmelo Anthony $140. It wouldn't shock me.
He said the Knicks are used to doing dumb crap. So yeah, this would have fit right in.
I was like, okay, $60 million, whatever. I mean,
this is why we invite John on. He's the Knicks fan that'll keep it real and not go off on a tangent that everything they do is phenomenal. That's why we have John on.
Wait till football season. Shit.
Oh, God, yeah.
He's rational, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is. It's funny. Cam, your thoughts about this match, the Utah Jazz matching this offer?
Yeah, I'm going to try not to overanalyze this because I got a lot of things on my mind about this. One, he was severely overpaid. I think Michael Jordan really lost his damn mind with this one. The thinking was, well, let's jack up the price so Utah wouldn't match, and then Utah was like, surprise, they did it anyway. But my main issue with this is we just came off of an NBA lockout for this exact same reason. And it's not the fault of the players. I'm not going to fault any man for taking $63 million.
Oh, no.
I will fault the owner for giving him the $63 million. But then the double-edged sword is you can't bitch about it 2 years later when we go into negotiations again. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear shit out of Charlotte about players getting overpaid because you just did it. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to hear shit about it. And then my third point is, how the hell does he get $20 more million from Chandler Parsons? I'm sorry. I'm done. Let's be real, and I brought this up the last time I was on the show. Chandler Parsons, Gordon Hayward, which one would you go with?
I want Chandler Parsons. I'm sorry.
I'd go with Chase Budinger before I go with Gordon Hayward. If we're talking 6'8" white guys that play basketball, I'm going with Chase Budinger. I would go with Mike Dunleavy Jr. over Gordon Hayward. I would go with Kirk Heinrich over Gordon Hayward.
I'd go get Scalabrine for again.
I would go with Hito Turkoglu back in his prime over Gordon Hayward.
I would go with
he's foreign.
I know he's foreign, but I would still go over him because that's the same skill set that they have. That's this 5'5" guy, score 15, pass the ball, facilitate the offense.
But here's the thing. Here's like you said, the problem coming into a lockup is reason. Guys like Gordon Hayward with that style of game and that skill set in the NBA are a dime a dozen.
Mm-hmm. Very, very true. Very true.
They're a dime a dozen. He is not a $63 million player. In my opinion, neither is Chandler Parsons, but he's a dime a dozen. He's not going to – he could never be – he is the face of the Utah Jazz, but as long as he's the face of the Utah Jazz is not going to be considered a serious contender.
And that's the only reason.
He does not have a $60 million skill set.
Yep.
And considering the fact that Michael Jordan has drafted such names as Kwame Brown,
Every time that name gets said, I shiver. Ugh.
Adam Morrison.
Adam Morrison.
And Noah Vonleh was 0 for 9 last night.
You
so.
can even say Emeka Okafor.
Well, look at who they just drafted now.
Noah Vonleh was 0 for 9 last night. He was.
Look at who they just drafted
Jordan's
now.
not the best evaluator of talent.
Look at who they drafted this year.
Vanya,
And the other guy from North Carolina.
Is he the one that beat the hell out of the kid?
Yeah.
P.J. Harrison?
Yeah. And they drafted him, too. Not only did he beat the hell out of a kid, but apparently him and Josh Gordon were really good friends.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, man.
That's where Josh Gordon got all the good stuff from.
I'm going to be honest with you, in defense of P.J. Harrison, and please don't read into this because it's a joke, but some kids suck. I mean, really, some high school kids suck. I would have maybe knocked the kid out.
Yeah, nowadays, too, because they do run their mouth.
You undercut me,
High school
motherfucker!
kids suck, dude.
Oh,
I support late-term abortion up to about age 16 because some kids suck. Okay?
I've been offered plenty.
So we don't know the whole story.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it looks bad on paper. He took a swing at a 17-year-old kid. But what the hell was going on before that? So
he was also
let's not read too much into some of the P.J. Harrison situation.
He was also divvying out drugs, too, as well. So,
well, everyone needs a hobby.
Yeah, he needs a hobby.
No, I joke about it, but
yeah,
Jordan's a horrible judge of talent. So does not surprise me that Gordon Hayward was offered $63 million.
All right.
Cortez, I'm sorry. Just go ahead and book me for 2017 for the Lockout podcast because I'm going in on Charlotte.
I called it too last week on my LeBron rant. We're getting locked out again.
Yeah, we're going in on that.
All right, you got it. All right, so let's.
We
we got some other free agent nuggets, but this is the last one we're going to cover. Former Kings guard Isaiah Thomas dealt to the Suns.
That Isaiah Thomas? No, the other Isaiah.
Yeah, it's Isaiah Thomas, the 5'11" Isaiah Thomas.
The one that don't bore me when he talks.
Yeah, that one.
Hold on. We watching Summer League basketball. The basketball's boring itself, but then when you add Isaiah Thomas on commentary, I dozed off about 40 times during this game.
There's a lesson to be learned in that, Kevin.
What?
Don't watch Summer League basketball.
Well,
nobody watches it.
When you live at the house with the guy next to me, you can't help but watch Summer League basketball.
That's his highlight of the season.
That's
Dude,
right.
he's going off. He's like, good move. But Isaiah keeps talking, and I'm like, what?
All right, so back on topic. He was dealt to the Suns. The current Isaiah Thomas was dealt to the Suns. He's getting a sign trade, 4 years, $27 million, and the Kings received a $7 million trade player exception and draft rights to Alice Orakai, 57 pick of the 13 draft.
A foreigner.
Who?
A foreigner.
Alice Orakai. He played for the Yukon Huskies.
He's not from around here.
So they already got 3 guards already, and Gordon Dragic, Eric Bledsoe, Tyler Ennis. Is there a trade brewing?
That one name in the middle is so enticing. So enticing.
Are you thinking red and black? Are you seeing?
Yeah, it would be so pretty. So pretty. But we can all dream. I don't think there's a trade brewing. I just think if somebody offers Bledsoe the contract, that they're not going to match it. That's just what I think. Because he's a restricted free agent. But I think if somebody offers him a big enough contract, with all the Suns have all of a sudden become point guard, whatever. They got every guard imaginable. They're like, hey, just trade for guards. That's
this
all
is
we
Kahn
want.
all over again, though. This is Minnesota written all over this. David Kahn and is he on their staff?
We want a team full of guards. That's it.
Remember the time they drafted 2-point guards, Minnesota?
Yeah, they drafted.
I think they're preparing for the inevitable in Phoenix. I think they know Bledsoe's on his way out. I think they're looking for a Band-Aid.
I can only hope.
And a spark plug. Because when I see Isaiah Thomas, I don't see starting NBA point guard.
No, I don't.
I see Earl Boykins.
Yep.
I see Eric Snow.
Patty Mills.
I see a solid, off the bench, 6-man point guard that can come in, spell your starting number one for 12, 15 minutes a game, give you 8, 10 points, 4 or 5 assists if need be, and be a great role player on the team. I think he kind of got a bum rap in Sacramento. I don't think he was really welcome there by the coaching staff or by management. But Isaiah Thomas is a solid basketball player. He's a little on the undersized side, but I think in the right system, Isaiah Thomas can be a very valuable role player. So I applaud the trade by the Suns. I think the Suns made a smart move. And I don't believe Bledsoe will be there next year, but I think that Thomas is a decent plug in the economy.
Your thoughts on that, CL?
I think just an insurance policy when that comes to mind. That's all it is, just in case if Bledsoe gets an offer somewhere. You guys are right on that.
He will get an
Yeah,
offer.
it's just an insurance policy.
There's rumors for out there that Bledsoe could be over Kevin Love. So are you really in the risk of 1 year rental with Kevin Love?
Kevin Love ain't gonna go to Phoenix.
Well, I know.
No,
That's what I'm saying. He's not going to sit there and sign with him.
No,
Right? He's not going to sign his contract.
He's gonna have 1 year where he's like, pissed, I'm in freaking Phoenix. And then I get to get out of here. The only team that he said he was going to even look toward or interested in was the Cavs. Kevin Love. I don't think Bledsoe's going to be in the traded for Kevin Love. The only way Bledsoe's leaving is if somebody offers him a contract and they just don't feel like matching it.
Yeah.
Which, God, I hope happens.
The contract is good, though. 4 years, $27 million.
That's a good deal.
Like you mentioned, Kevin, Nate Robinson.
Yeah, he's Nate Robinson, Patty Mills. He's one of those type of dudes that brings that jump start right off the bench.
Oh, he's definitely.
I got a couple of nuggets there, actually, when you guys have time.
Don't go to the bathroom while we're.
Denver? Really? No, I got a couple of nuggets I can drop.
Oh, nugget. Oh, those type chicken. McDonald's.
Ew.
Oh.
let me know when you're ready, Cortez.
Go
I'm updating
ahead.
something right now.
Go Nugget.
Go ahead. Go ahead, TL.
All right, well, we got Anthony Morrow to the OKC Thunder, 3 years, $10 million.
Yeah.
And also, right now, this is actually kind of shocking. The Bulls are still pushing for that sign and trade with the Lakers. We kind of mentioned that early. But now they've called Houston to do like a 3-team trade. So I have no idea what's going on there.
They call it Houston.
They're calling Houston to do a 3-team trade with Gasol, Boozer, and then some piece from Houston. I'm not even sure why Houston would get involved in that. But they're so damn desperate. I mean,
They want Boozer?
dude,
Probably.
I have no idea right now.
Probably. That would make sense if they were going after Bosh. They probably just wanted to put Boozer in it instead.
So you go ahead and let Charlie Parsons go? I wouldn't do that.
I think they're still going to do that.
What the heck is Maury doing if he does that?
They're so smart. Those some smart people.
Good Lord.
Look, these people are way above our pay grade. We can just make fun of the stupid crap that they do.
Funny, random question here because
That's,
I saw
the McRib is back.
that too.
It's not yet, but
well, coming soon. I saw an interview with my boy Jameer Nelson on the show.
Here we go, the Miami Heat player.
Yeah,
Miami
with
Heat
CBS Sports really
CBS
messed that up, by the
Sports
way.
was like, man, Miami Heat.
Miami Heat player. I'm like, hold up, what? So, anywhere y'all think this guy can go?
I looked at it and went, let me look this up to
Any
make sure he
rumors-
didn't go to the Miami
Any
Heat.
rumors you hear and where you think he should go?
Well, they got, Cleveland, Clippers.
To a retirement home.
I got two.
Hey now.
your local rec league.
Hold up. He can still
The
contribute.
Drew League.
He can still contribute to a team.
Yeah, but there's a few teams out there. He made it obvious he wants to go play for a contender.
Yeah.
So, any of those teams you would put in that contender category?
Yeah. On a tangent note, he did say he would like to come back one day and finish his career.
Oh, way to go,
Orlando.
LeBron.
So
Oof.
I would love to have Nelson back, but that's my. Let me stop before I start getting emotional.
He will. He'll finish his career. He'll come back, sign the one-day contract, and retire.
and retire.
Yeah, there's your coming back.
Yay!
He does what everybody else does. I'm going
All right.
to sign that one-day contract.
Well, y'all want to do some rants? Because
I'll let Cam go first.
Cam,
I
the
just,
CL,
I just,
the floor is all
don't-
you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't understand the thirst of franchises where you can burn jerseys, you can throw batteries at certain players, and then the minute that you get an inkling that that player may come back, now you're on your knees with your mouth open. I really don't understand the mindset there. How can you even call yourself a person of standards when that happens, when you're nothing but useless flip-floppers? I mean, it's fucking ridiculous the way Cleveland fans were acting yesterday. Dude, camping outside the dude's house. They're like car wrecks outside his house. People lined up down the street. I mean, they're so thirsty.
There was a SWAT.
Jeez, I mean, they was waiting for them to jizz in their mouths all night. Jesus Christ.
And I put something on Facebook, and Cortez saw it, about the Cleveland fans acting the way they did. And somebody went out. I said, to me, this ain't even about how bad the fans were when he left and everything. To me, this was about how bad the owner was. The owner of this NBA franchise, to where you had this guy, you did nothing to help him. He left and wanted to go chase a ring, and you badmouthed the holy hell out of him. You said things about, you said our team's going to win the championship before. I hope you never win anything. Blah, blah, blah. Called him a baby, called him immature, called him all this stuff. But now all of a sudden you're like, then we seen him on the Summer League yesterday during the Cavs. I'm so glad he's back. We went and talked about it. I was angry at the time. Bitch, you left the damn thing on your website for 4 fucking years. You took it down the day before you got him back. And now all of a sudden you're like, oh, well, we said some wrong things. If you said some wrong things, you should have took the shit off 3 years ago. You left it on there for 4 years, so you must have not been that sorry. I just think it's hypocritical of the way that Cleveland, its owner, the franchise, the people in Ohio have come around and treated LeBron the way they have. And it bumped up, and then people, and then somebody said, oh, well, you Florida fans are finical anyway. Y'all always jump around, y'all do this. I said, bitch, when have I ever jumped around? I said,
that's
on.
when I kind of have the argument,
I said, come on, dude. I said, Ohio, them Ohio fans were jumping all over the place. I said, everyone in Ohio was bad-mouthing this guy because he left. Now, all of a sudden, you're high praise, and like CL said, on your knees with your mouth wide open, telling me, put it here, LeBron. And it's just ridiculous how, if that would have happened any other place, and now everybody's going, well, good for them. They got their guy back. Everybody in Ohio is happy. Oh, goody. Oh, if that would have happened any other place, they would have been like, well, weren't y'all just bad-mouthing the shit out of this dude earlier? But no, since it's LeBron in Cleveland, everybody, goody, 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 goody. Guess what? You still ain't going to win shit, Cleveland. Because you know why? You are Cleveland. Along with Cincinnati and along with the rest of that Ohio stuff, you're not going to win anything. Sorry to break it to you. You're Ohio. I just don't like Ohio either. So
I know you don't. Now,
isn't your wife's family from Ohio?
Hence the reason why I said I don't like them.
Yeah. His whole clique is from Ohio. And another topic that I forgot to mention was, let's not forget, his crew had complete and total control of the Cavaliers, and they never had that in Miami. And that's another reason why his boys wanted him to go back home, so they could feel special as well. Because
We
Pat
got
Riley
free
wasn't having
tickets
that
to
shit.
the game.
Yeah.
You can't
And
get
that's
that
the
shit,
difference,
man.
though. Right there, you hit the nail on the head. That is the difference between a championship ball club and a pretender.
Yep.
Right.
A championship ball club does not pander to
Exactly.
the needs of an individual. I brought this up last week, and people seem to forget and revision this history. But 1997 and 1998 was both at the end of the finals after the Bulls beat the Jazz. Was great debate. Do Jerry Reinsdorf and Jerry Krause want Jordan back? It wasn't was Jordan coming back, was it Jordan was retiring. Was it did Krause and Reinsdorf want him back? That a championship club does not pander to the stars. A championship club controls its stars. That is the difference right there between Cleveland and Miami.
Oh, yeah.
You have a strong owner at the top who, as much as I want to criticize freaking James Dolan, he controls his club. He's not a champion, but you're not going to hear Carmelo Anthony's buddies have here saying what's going on in the team. That is the difference right there. That is another reason why the Cavaliers will never be winners. Because you can't because his buddies called the shots and had a lot saying what went on in Cleveland. As soon as he left, what happened to Cleveland? Number 1 pick in the draft the next year.
A bunch of years.
So that right there is a problem. And a hole, and we haven't even touched on, and I'm shocked between the four of us, we haven't even touched on one issue that helped push LeBron James out of Cleveland. Delonte West, anybody?
I mentioned that one the other day.
Delonte West, anybody?
Yep.
When you get business that close to pleasure, uncomfortable shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
So
Don't let your mama come
we haven't
along
even
you,
scratched the issue on that yet. But that is the difference right there. It shouldn't be about what his friends want. It should be, can you be the best player there? Can you make that team better? And I'm tired of talking about LeBron James.
Yep,
but it is what it is.
And then the dude tried to tell me that Miami didn't have good attendance until LeBron went there. I said, dude, they won 15 games. They were 8th in attendance in the NBA, so don't even talk about that shit. I said, let's not even go there.
Now, granted, Miami didn't have – they had good attendance, but the thing Miami fans are critical for
Is leaving.
is now all of a sudden there's celebrities showing at the games.
Yeah.
And,
Well, that'll stop.
the clientele is getting a little more high-end. I relate to when Tampa went on their legendary run from 97 to 03 when they finally won the Super Bowl. They started, the crowd, the clientele was rough and tumble, rough-looking people. As it got better, it got a little more high-end, and tickets got up, and fans got little, it got a little more prestigious to be there. Kind of like a West Coast Staples Center. That is why there's criticism about Miami fans. That right there is one of the main reasons. And a lot of them, you didn't hear from them when they sucked, but as soon as they started winning, people started chirping. And growing up in Florida, being in Florida like you three gentlemen are, I know you've probably seen a lot of it. Up here, I see a lot of it too, being in North Carolina. But that's the criticism Miami fans have been taking. It's unfortunate because there are a lot of true Miami fans.
There are.
But when someone tells you they're a Heat fan, just like when someone tells you they're a Yankee fan or a Patriots fan or any other team that's been successful in the very recent past, that question always comes up. That is why.
And the best part was, then the ESPN kept mentioning that the Miami fans booing them at their last game because they played so shitty. Well, they have like a short memory span in ESPN. Because right before LeBron left in Cleveland, guess what? They booed the shit out of them too when they were in the finals and played like shit. So I don't want to hear it about this booing your team when you shouldn't do it. Number one, you should not boo your team when they're playing like crap. Because believe me, I've had plenty of times where I could boo the shit out of everybody. Exactly. Thank you, Riley. But them saying that, Cleveland done the same shit.
The issue I run across with is how the whole thing originally went down and how it's gone down. It's been the LeBron James show. And I'm not a fan of it. I ranted about it last week. I'm not going to beat that dead horse. But it is what it is. He's in Cleveland. The world goes on. And now we got a long NBA offseason left to speculate and wonder. It's only July 12th. Preseason will start for 3 more months. It's got a long offseason to wonder what's going to be like.
Luckily, we got football.
Yeah.
We got the World Cup of basketball coming up soon.
Shut up!
Now wait a minute. Now
We have football!
Wait now.
Go ahead, Cam.
I mean, yeah. It's just so many thoughts, and I was never a LeBron James guy. I never bought a LeBron James jersey, and it's for a reason. I never even put LeBron James' name on my championship rings for a reason because I knew he would always leave Miami. It's just I didn't even watch ESPN yesterday. I was on the road from 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. yesterday. I was able to avoid all of that bullshit, actually. Media spin from ESPN, who I think they're the devils for saying.
Devil!
You're not the only one.
They're the devil to you, mama!
They're the fucking devils, and they're actually part of the reason why I started Hardwood, because it just got ridiculous.
Yeah, he said hardwood.
But like I said, the sun is shining in Miami. The Miami Heat will be fine. We're all good.
Yep.
There's no. It's not like Cleveland. I mean, I've said it before about Milwaukee. It's one of my favorite terms used to describe season. Because Cleveland's a dumpster fire. When LeBron left, Cleveland was pretty much had nothing. It was a cursed city. Every bad thing in sports has happened to Cleveland. But Miami, I'll say this and I'll stand by it. The Heat and the Dolphins and Marlins can leave town, and I don't think people in Miami would notice.
No.
Especially the Marlins. It's the difference in location. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, there's some fans burning jerseys, whatever. But It is what it is.
And they're
His legacy has been tarnished. His legacy has been tarnished. If you ask me, his legacy was tarnished from that he had the decision, in my opinion. So he's trying to save face and rebuild it. But no matter what he does,
I like that part.
he's going to be remembered as the guy who bolted for a ring and sold his hometown out like Judas. That is what it is.
Yep.
He can come back, but who's to say in 2016 when Chris Paul becomes a free agent, he ain't gone again. Fool me once, Cleveland. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. And I'm going to bet, and I'll say it now, and I'll say it again. I don't think he's there after 2016. I think when Chris Paul becomes a free agent, you're going to have this whole mess again.
Good. Now we're done with LeBron.
I'm done with LeBron.
Yeah, we're done.
All right, well, that's the end of
And we're done with Cleveland.
And LeBron's in Cleveland.
And we're done with
And
free agent talk.
unlike the rest of three, I'm going to say I wish you the best to any player. So good luck in Cleveland because you did a good job.
Oh, I done said it. The best part was
I
when
swear to God, I'm going to pistol whip the next guy who says LeBron James.
the best part is when you checked my Facebook to see what I said, and then
Yeah.
I said what I said about that guy we're not going to mention.
Yeah, that guy, you gave him great amount
He
of respect. So.
who's without mention.
Yes, he
Yeah.
who is without name,
All right, so
he shall be known as you.
He's like Dumbledore.
Yeah,
let's-
thou shalt not pass. No, I'm not. That's not wrong guy. Oh.
all right, let's move forward, and we're going to do.
Now we get to do the fun part, and we'll let John explain it.
Holy hell. Finally?
Yes,
It's been a marathon podcast. All right, what we're doing.
I'm missing it. I'm
I
missing it.
pitched this idea to Heckle and Jekyll yesterday.
Who's that?
And what it is, we're going to pick a fantasy team in basketball and football. We're going to pick a starting five and a six-man in basketball. And in football, we're picking quarterback, running back, wide receivers, tight end, defensive line, linebackers, a cornerback, and a safety.
Okay,
We're also going to pick a kicker and a special teams player.
okay.
Now, I know you're saying we've done this before. However, the rules are this time we cannot have the same players on our team.
And they
We
all
have
got
to
to be
pick
current.
different people. After that, we're going to discuss the most useless jobs in sports. And by that, I mean jobs and positions that might not be filled, or that wouldn't be filled, and people would not notice.
All right, very good.
The way we're going to draft is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fourth guy is going to pick the first and the second round. We're going to go back down until all positions are filled to make it fair.
So like a usual fantasy draft.
Exactly. Usual fantasy draft style.
Why don't we
my
go?
idea, so I will openly take the fourth spot in the draft.
Why don't we go 1, 2, 3, 4, then 4, 3, 2, 1, then
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 1.
That's just confusing.
No, it
Yeah,
ain't.
I'm
Yeah,
confused
yeah,
already.
you-
Oh, okay. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4,
Well-
3, 2, 1.
Just what?
Yeah, because that's going to bounce all around. So I'm like, oh, now I got
Okay.
I'm two. So
Okay.
And I will pick last in the draft.
Okay.
So I'll be the fourth.
Kevin,
pick.
I get to pick first.
you get the pick first.
Sweet. I'm good. So what are we starting with? Basketball?
Basketball.
All right. What position are we going to start with
Any
first?
position you want, man.
Oh,
It's a
any
fantasy
position
draft.
I want. First pick in the draft, I'm going to go with.
Somebody be writing these down.
I'm going to go with the first pick. I'm going to get Kevin Durant.
All right, Kevin gets Kevin Durant.
I got my namesake. Who's picking second?
Kevin can pick second.
Okay, Cam, go.
Can I be retired as always?
No,
No,
only
it's active.
active.
It's active.
If it was retired, I would have picked somebody else.
God damn it.
Yes, yeah, active. Only active.
You know me, D-Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
All right,
Cortez.
I go second or third.
He's going to pick the kid from the
I-
kid from Orlando.
Nah, I'm not.
Pick the rookie from Orlando. You
No.
love that guy.
I'm going to pick. I'm gonna go Victor Oladipo.
What?
Yeah,
As your first pick, Oladipo.
that's right.
Home Depot.
All right, so it's me.
Yep.
That guy who just re-signed with Cleveland.
I was waiting on somebody to pick him.
Oh, you didn't say his name. The guy who signed with Cleveland.
Exactly, because we're
The
not
guy who
mentioning
just
that name.
re-signed with
All right,
Cleveland.
I'm gonna
Put
put-
guy who signed with Cleveland.
Yeah, guy who signed with
Okay,
Cleveland.
there we
That's
go.
what I'm putting you with.
All right,
All
John.
right, so I'm picking again.
Yep.
All right, let's see. So I've got the guy who signed with Cleveland. Someone's got to get him the ball, right?
Yep.
I'll deal with that later. I want some range from outside. I'm picking up Stephen Curry.
Ooh. Okay, Cortez.
All right, so I went and get Big OB because I just wanted to do on.
You just wanted to be a homer.
I just want to be a homer. Okay.
Well, I thought he liked women.
Oh, we're getting a letter on that one.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, y'all so funny.
Go!
Okay, I'm gonna go with Chris Paul.
God damn it. All right.
All right,
All right,
Cam.
CL.
CL, you're up.
Call him CL. Jeez.
I'm trying to get used to that, man. I call him CL, I call him Cam, I call him Cameron.
I
CL.
call him that guy.
There you go. The
Tony
heart,
Parker.
editor in chief,
Tony Parker.
Tony Parker.
Oh, my doppelganger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my turn.
Yep, you're up.
Let's see. I already got my shooting.
Yep.
I'm going to go with Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh.
Yep.
Okay, and you're up again.
Oh, I'm up again. I like having back-to-back pick. It's always fun. But now I don't know who I want to pick. That's darn it. Let's see. I need a point. I know. Joakim Noah.
Joakim Noah, you got
Yep.
a defensive player. Nice.
Yep.
Okay. CL, you're up.
For defensive purposes only, Dwight Howard.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
I can't even bring that name on my lips.
Okay. For Tim Duncan for me.
Oh.
Damn it!
Yeah. And the dog hated that pick. I was like, damn it.
Oh, I hate you guys.
Oh,
so much. I was going that way. All right, so I've got the guy who just resigned with Cleveland.
Yep.
Got him some Stephen Curry.
Steph Curry, yep.
Can't believe you guys are missing it, man. But I need a point guard. I'm gonna go with someone who showed me something this year. I'm gonna get Sean Livingston.
Ooh. Good pick. And
Hey, I gotta go again, don't I?
Yes.
yes, you do.
So I got a point guard, I got a shooting guard, and I got a small forward, man.
Yep.
So I gotta start getting big, man. No place better to get big than the power forward position. The ageless wonder, Kevin Garnett.
Yuck.
Kevin Garnett.
That's another name I couldn't bring.
All right.
The
Let's
last
see.
part, not the first part.
Not the first part.
Yeah, first part I can say. Last part I'm not allowed to say.
All right, so let's see who I got. I got Victor, I got Chris Paul, Tim Duncan. I'm going to go, because I need defense too, I'm going to go with DeAndre Jordan.
Ooh. Ooh. All right, CL.
For offense, Carmelo Anthony.
I can't mention some of these guys. There's some to this point won't allow. Do I need a point guard?
Let's see, Kevin, you have...
Yeah, I need a point guard.
You need a point guard. Let's see, you got Kevin Durant, you got Chris
Yep.
Bosh.
Rajon Rondo.
That's a good pick. That's a heck of a good pick.
Yeah. We'll go with Rondo, and this is the 5th round, right?
It's a fifth
Last,
round,
yeah.
All right, 5th round. So I need what I got. I got power forward, small forward,
You got a
point guard. I got a center. I got a big front line. My whole front line is almost all of them are 7 foot.
Yeah.
So let's see. Now I got to go with shooting guard. Dang gum. Who am I going? You know what? I'm going to go big all over. Kevin Love.
Kevin Love.
Nice.
I got a bunch of Kevin.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I like that name.
Kevin,
Freaking Eagle
come
Maniac.
here.
It fits. Yeah.
Kevin, come here. Huh?
Kevin, shoot, Kevin. Which one?
What you want?
Just shoot it.
All right. CL, you're up.
Chris Bosh.
I already said Chris Bosh.
Yeah, you got Chris Bosh.
Did you?
I got him in the
Yeah.
2nd round.
Okay, who you got so far, CL? Is D-Wade, Tony Parker, Dwight Howard,
and Melo.
and, yeah, Carmelo.
Yeah, I need a capable 4. Well, shit. Did anybody say Pau Gasol?
Nope.
There you go.
There you go. All right, Cortez.
I'm surprised no one said this guy. And I was hoping CL was going to pick him because he needed a 4. LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh.
Why
Yeah.
would you hope I would pick him?
Because you need a 4.
I got my 4.
So who do I got? I've got the guy who just signed with Cleveland, Stephen Curry, Sean Livingston, Kevin Garnett.
Correct.
Yeah.
I need a center. I need a big man. I need Roy Hibbert.
Oh!
And then I need to get my sixth man. Someone I'm shocked has not been mentioned unless I did not hear it. But he should be a sixth man anyways. He's not a very good starting point guard, and that's Russell Westbrook.
Whoa.
Good call, John.
CL is a big
Whoa.
Russell fan, so he's about to debate you right
Thank
here.
you,
so-
John.
Nobody's perfect. But anyways, Russell Westbrook is my sixth man.
Yep.
Whoa. Doesn't deserve to be a starting.
Guard.
Not a starting point guard.
Point guard.
He doesn't deserve to be a starting point guard. He needs a good two guard.
He's correct.
Okay.
So
He's
yeah,
correct.
I didn't say he didn't
Don't
deserve to be a
argue with
starting-
John. He's correct.
I'm backing
Yes.
down.
He's correct.
All right,
John is correct.
Okay,
All right, so Russell Westbrook is my sixth man. That was my
Okay.
team.
my sixth man. I'm going to go with DeMar DeRozan.
Oh.
Nice.
All right, CL.
Cortez wants to pick first in next year's fantasy draft, obviously.
DeMar DeRozan?
Go.
Yeah, he's a good scorer at the bench.
Oh my goodness. I got Paul George coming up on this.
That's actually a good pick.
Coming off my bitch, Damian Lillard.
Oh!
Bam!
And Kevin's walking off.
Bam!
Dame Lillard. I'm gonna just put it. I'm putting nickname Dame.
Bam!
Dame.
Bam!
All
There
right.
it is.
Just call him Kevin Lillard. So it's easier.
Kevin Lillard.
Kevin Lillard.
Kevin Lillard. All Kevin Lillard. All
All right. So
Kevin's all the time.
all right. That's pretty fun. So now we need to do a football draft.
This one should be interesting.
Oh yeah, it should.
And
So
I'll-
I remember running back, quarterback,
Quarterback,
two receivers,
Running
a tight end, and a running back.
okay. Let me see. Running back.
Quarterback, a running back, two
two
receivers,
receivers.
and a tight end on offense.
Yep.
On defense, you need a defensive lineman,
Two
a
receivers,
linebacker, two defensive backs,
and tight end.
and a safety.
And defensive lineman, linebacker, safety, and a corner.
Two corners.
And
two corners.
And two cornerbacks.
And
And
just
a
make it
kicker.
easy, we'll do one.
Special team,
We'll do
kicker.
one special teams player.
One
Kicker,
special team player. Kicker, kick returner, whatever. All right.
All right.
We're
first
going to do the same
round.
order?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do the same order.
All right.
Kevin, you're up.
First round, I'm starting it off. Aaron Rodgers.
Ooh. Good pick, dude. CL, you're up.
Wow. I love him to death. I pick him every time, Drew Brees.
Drew Brees. Nice.
Very nice.
Yes, he does. He does
Yeah,
pick him all
yeah,
the time,
yeah.
which
Very nice.
we are going to do it
Cortez, just
again.
want to pick your
Is he
quarterbacks
in
and
our
go on.
league? Is he in our league?
CL, yes.
I beat the crap out of him every time.
Oh.
Now, wait a minute. Kevin's
All
on
right.
there?
Yeah, Kevin's
yeah,
in
I'm
there.
on there.
Yeah, y'all, yeah. Yeah, y'all never knew y'all was in the, yeah, y'all was
No,
in the
we
same-
never knew.
Well, now
We
y'all
never
know.
knew.
No.
Yep, Kevin and Cam, y'all in our league together. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
now,
go
it's
ahead.
now the talk shit is going to be going to a new level.
Okay, I'm going with my boy Peyton.
Of
I
course.
just say Peyton Manning and move on, Cortez.
Yeah, he did. He did.
So
Okay,
you know what?
John.
You know what? No, I'm not picking a quarterback.
I
I'm
know
going
you're not.
against the grain.
Yep.
Oh, Adrian
Yep.
Peterson is going to be my first pick.
Well,
And
pick
I'm going to
again.
go ahead. You know what? With these guys, I really don't need any. With Adrian Peterson behind me, I don't need really a quarterback right offhand, but I need a bro. So give me Gronk. Give me Rob Gronkowski.
Gronkowski. Nice. All right, Cortez.
All right, so you said it,
Don't take my guy.
Calvin Johnson.
You can't listen to me. When I say something for me, it's for me, not for you.
Well, guess who's big in front of you?
You shithead. All right, CL.
He hasn't had the best season.
Dick.
Best couple of seasons hasn't been that great, but I'm going with Arian Foster.
Nice.
Aryan Australian for Beer Foster.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck y'all. I'm going with LaShawn McCoy.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
That's
All
a
right,
good
Kevin,
pick.
your turn again.
Oh, shit. I got another one, don't
Yeah,
I?
you do.
Yeah.
Jimmy Graham.
New
Orleans.
Nice.
Good pick.
Woo, son. Y'all done got me started.
Graham.
I got a pee now.
Jimmy Graham. Okay. CL, you're up.
Good, right?
Another guy I pick every time, the newest Washington Redskin wide receiver, Sean Jackson.
Sean Jackson. All right. My pick. Let's see. I need a receiver. Let's see. I already got a receiver. I need a running back. Wow, I'm gonna go with.
What you got?
Nah, I'm going for a running back. Okay, I'm going with. I can't think right now. Tight end, I'm going with Antonio Gates.
Gates.
Antonio Gates.
Yeah, I'm.
All right.
Dead.
Time to pick a quarterback for me. I hate this guy with a passion, but damn it, he wins in December. Phillip Rivers.
Yeah. Go again.
I hate him with a passion, but he wins in December.
So I got to get 2 receivers.
And then my first receiver, a little bit biased, but a little bit he is underrated. He's good at what he does. Vinny Jackson.
Yep. Good pick.
Jackson.
Yep. All right, Cortez. I got to pick 2
You gotta
receivers
pick
now.
2, huh?
Yeah, I'm on receivers now.
Okay, so let's see. I got my tight end, my receiver. I'm going my boy DeMarcus.
Nice pick.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going with. You are up.
No, I'm not
CL.
up.
No, I
Yeah.
was saying CL.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's up for me. It's my go. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was reading a text message. I'm having a text message fight right now. Forgive me.
No,
I'm gonna pick a Dallas Cowboy, which is like a sin for me. And
Yes, Brian.
just saying. And I'm actually gonna go with a tight end,
oh,
and I'm gonna go with Brandon Witten.
yeah.
Jason Witten.
Jason.
Yeah,
Witten.
Jason Witten. Forgive me. Yeah.
Brandon Williams are back at quarterback.
I'm going to that state I hate. AJ Green.
Damn it!
Yeah! Oh, and I get to pick again, don't I? And it's my 10 again. All right. I'm going to go. I like matching guys, so I'm going to go with the guy that plays with my quarterback. I'm going to go with Jordy Nelson as my other wide receiver.
Nice. All right, I'm going to pick. Who did you pick? If I can write this down.
I picked AJ Green and Jordy Nelson.
Don't you get another pick, Kevin?
No,
that was his 2 picks.
that was my
Okay.
2 picks.
Yeah.
AJ Green and Jordy Nelson.
I'm going with Jamal Charles.
Didn't you already get a run back?
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
CL,
Is it me
you're up.
again?
CL's up.
Old school Santana Moss.
God.
Nice.
Santana Moss. All right.
So it's me now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I got to get a wide receiver. Why not get Mr. Bipolar himself, Brandon Marshall?
Yep. Good
And
pick.
then I'm starting off on defense. I need some to lock some people down. One of the better kept secrets in football until last year, Mr. Aqib Talib. Still better Tampa cut him loose.
All right, Cortez.
That's how I'm still writing. All right.
It's AQIB.
I know how to spell his name.
TLAB.
I spelled his name right. Trust me, he's a
Wow.
Broncos now. Okay, so I got all my skill positions.
He was mine
Yes,
first.
we're all
Okay,
done
anyway.
with. We're all done with the offense.
All right, kicker Sebastian Jankowski.
Are you picking a kicker?
You
or
went
Raiders?
kicker.
I did
You went kicker
because this guy
In
gets
the
you.
fifth
Kevin,
round.
This guy
Kevin,
gets you.
You're a
This guy,
Jaguars fan. I want to talk about going kicker
in the
with
fifth.
Russell Wilson still on the board.
In the 5th round. This different though. This is fantasy. My ass went to pick
well,
him.
well,
in the-
listen. On the defense side of the ball,
Oh, go.
usually you do defensive points and
Yeah,
everything like
yeah,
that. Now,
He's a Bronco fan. He knows nothing about defense.
Nah, I got
So moving along.
Go CL.
We're on defense now.
Yep.
Brian and Rackful.
Oh, good pick. Are you a Redskins fan?
yes,
I
he
sure
is.
am.
I was gonna say I noticed.
J. What?
Nice.
Oh, I'm up again, huh?
Yes, Kevin.
Oh. Richard Sherman.
All right, Captain Richard Sherman. All right, my pick. Let's see.
It's CL's pick.
Oh, it is.
Is it my pick again?
Yeah, he's jumping in
Yes.
front of people.
I'm sorry.
He's
I'm
notorious
sorry.
for that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did it last round.
Yeah, he
but
did
I
it last
follow him.
time too.
I'm sorry.
Punk
Go
ass.
ahead.
Look, I'm trolling rosters right now. Oh, let's see here. I need defense.
Doody doo.
My boy Palomalu.
Oh. Ooh.
Troy Polamalu, very nice.
Troy Palmer.
Palamal. Don't even try to spell it.
Yeah.
Go Cortez.
Troy P.
Now you can go. That's how he put it too. Troy P.
I'm going Von Miller.
Von Miller.
It's my boy.
All right, hell, we're all picking favorites. I need some defensive line help, so Gerald McCoy.
I have not picked favorite. Because I really can't.
Gerald McCoy.
I really can't pick favorites because we really don't have. Any.
All right.
Go
So
ahead,
it's me again, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So I got Gerald McCoy. I've got Akeem Talib on defense. Might as well get somebody else on the other corner to help shut him out. I'm going to get another than Patrick Peterson.
Ooh.
All right, let's see. John Patrick Peterson. It's a good pick. The one that talked trash to Sherman, right?
Huh?
Is that the one that talked trash to Sherman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I figured it was. Okay. I'm going with, let's see. I need to get on positions here. Let's see. I need to get a defensive tackle. I'm gonna go with.
Well, it can be. It don't have to be as a tackle. It can be a defensive end.
Defensive end.
Your sack masters.
I'm gonna give the rookie a shot. I'm gonna give Jadavian Clowney a shot here.
Clowney.
Yeah.
With the opposite.
Wow.
With the opposite way of mine. You know what? Go with. I need a safety. Eric Berry.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with Eric Berry. Now what else do I need?
Hold on. Let's see.
I need another corner, right?
Yes.
Hold on. Who did Cam pick?
I need another corner.
Did Cam even pick?
Oh no, we skipped him, didn't we?
But who did you get? I go for Eric Berry.
I got Eric Berry. Cam, go ahead and pick. I skipped you. I pulled a Cortez. Go
We
ahead.
good?
Go ahead, CL. Pick somebody. I
All right,
skipped
here we
you.
go.
It was
So
my
I'm
fault.
going to go with the Ravens. I got Haloti Nagata.
Oh, bless you.
Nice.
God bless you. I thought you sneezed.
I know, brother.
Yeah. Just put nah. Yeah, you're good. You're good, Cortez. Don't even try to spell that. Okay, so I picked Eric Berry. So I'm gonna pick again. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Revis Island, the real Revis.
Nice.
And someone slammed something. So all I got is linebacker and kicker left, don't I?
Yeah, so
Am I up again? No, I just picked my second one.
It's me.
It's Cam's turn.
Is it?
Damn,
It's
again?
CL's turn. Damn, you keep trying to jump him. I already jumped him up. Why did I pick? Okay, there we go.
Oh, yeah,
Go
you're
ahead,
up.
CL.
Here we go. Let me put down my phone for my text message fight. Okay, here we go.
Let me put two.
Terrell Suggs.
Terrell Suggs. Nice. All right, Cortez. I'm looking here. I'm looking here.
Yeah, you already got that
Top
guy.
100 quarterbacks. Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, you already got that guy.
Got him. Now we're going to look all the way through him. Pick him. He's at 100. You're going to go through all 100?
No, I'm not going to. Okay,
You get a time on this.
D. Milliner.
He went D. Milner because he was at 100. See, the correct way
so
to
Okay,
I need
okay.
safety.
Who did Cam pick?
Cam picked Terrell Suggs.
Terrell Suggs.
Yeah. God, I got to pay attention.
So I need a
typing.
I
I'm
need a
doing
safety and a
research.
linebacker, don't I?
Yeah. Did you get a kicker?
Not yet. Safety, linebacker, and special teams. Might as well start with a safety. Mr. Dante Whitmer. Or
Yeah.
Dante Whitmer.
Nice.
And then my linebacker, again, a little biased, but he was number 42 on the NFL Top 100 this year. He plays in Tampa, going in his third year, Mr. Levante David.
Yeah. He was number 42?
He's in his 40s. Yeah, he's in the 40s.
Nice. All right.
I'm gonna go with special teams, and I'm going with Devin Hester.
Oh.
You are ridiculous.
You already picked a kicker. You can't pick Devin Hester.
No,
It was one special team
One
person.
special teams player at all.
Exactly.
That was all
I thought you
got.
said a kicker and a
No,
special teams player.
no.
One
That's
special
not
teams
in the
player.
league.
One special team player. That's all we're picking today.
Oh, you are ridiculous.
So no kicker and no special teams. That's all
Yeah,
I
you're
said.
either-
Special teams and a kicker.
We'll do special teams and a kicker then. Let Cortez have it before he goes whining. I don't want to pick a number one. You're making fun of me. All right, CO, go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to go with Dominique Rogers, Kamadi.
Nice. So I need linebacker, kicker, and special teams is what I got left. I'm going to go with a linebacker. Okay, I'm being biased on this one. He was number 50 on the NFL Top 100 list. Paul Puzleski from the Jacksonville Jaguars. You don't even worry about having to spell
I
it. Just put Paul.
I just put Paul.
Put
Yeah,
Paul P.
Just put Paul P. My kicker. Ooh. Oh, thanks. Somebody just dinged my head.
See, I got a text message.
My kicker.
Oh, sorry, y'all heard that?
Yeah, we heard it. I thought it was the light going off in my head, so I could find one. Why did I put in it kickers in it? Never mind. What's the kid's name from? I'm gonna go with Matt Bryant from Atlanta.
Nice.
All right, Matt Bryant.
Yep.
Let's see. Matt
Bryant,
I know, man.
like Kobe Bryant.
Okay. I'm going to go. I'm going to choose Jimmy Smith, cornerback for the Ravens.
Oh, okay. I was about to say he retired and smokes a lot of crack now.
Not the receiver.
Wrong, Jimmy Smith. And then you spelled it Jimmy Smith.
I'm typing so fast.
I know the fun part is I can watch you and just like Jimmy Smith.
I might
Why
type
did you skip him again? It's not your turn.
What do you mean?
He's after me. God almighty. Go, CL. Jesus.
All right, here we go.
Criminy.
Old school, special teams, Adam Vinatieri.
Steve Tasker. He got his kicker, Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah.
Is it Cortez's turn now?
Yes, and he already went.
Jimmy Smith, so I think this is the last pick.
Yes, this is.
All right, so I'm down to the last two. I got to get a kicker and a kick returner. Since Cortez is a big baby and a pitch of fit. So for kicker, I'm surprised Cortez missed this guy. He Mr. Matt Prater.
Oh yeah, Matt Prater's the man. But
And then for kick returner, another name, he's going to light the NFL scoreboards up this year just like he did his rookie year, Cordero Patterson.
Ooh. That's a boy, yeah, he's good. Patterson.
See, I know. See, the best part was Cam already took this guy as a receiver. You can take him as a kick returner as well. But we're not allowed to pick the same guys.
All right, so I need a safety because I didn't pick a safety yet. I'm a little biased on this, but I'm going to pick T.J. Ward. We just picked him up, so.
T.J. Ward. All right. CL, now's the time for your special team player.
No, I did special teams.
No, you did the kicker.
Did the kicker.
Oh, we're doing
Remember,
kicker
we had
kicker and special teams?
yes, because we had Cortez's little hissy fit, so we needed to.
Oh, shit. Okay. God damn it. Special teams? God, Hesker's gone. The McCluster kid.
Oh,
yeah,
Dester?
Yeah.
Guess who my special team guy is?
Kevin Ensign.
Percy Harvin.
That lazy
Surprise.
That guy that ran one back on you during the Super Bowl. You know that guy.
Man. Don't remind me.
There we go.
I actually like him because he played for Florida.
Yeah, and
but I didn't like him that night.
And he can fill in and play receiver.
Pretty much. Well, guys, that concludes our draft. That was fun.
That did it. That was fun.
That was fun.
That was definitely fun.
Let's see who would win. Now we got to argue who would win.
Yeah, no, we got the tough time. We've been going on for 2 hours.
Yeah,
man.
we're pushing.
My basketball team would win because
All
everybody's
right.
name is Kevin.
Let's wrap it
They
up.
renamed
here.
them all Kevin.
All right, so make sure you follow us on Twitter. We're at the Ball's Not Court. My Twitter name is at in the minus.
Oh, we're not going to do the most useless useless jobs in sports.
We have to do that.
Oh,
Yeah, the most useless jobs in sports. I got to start with this one because I mentioned it earlier. That's what made me think of this. But the most useless jobs in sports. Sports that would still be the same or teams that would still be the same if this job did not exist. The most useless jobs in sports.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
First one I have to say is Peyton Manning's offensive coordinator. You most useless job in the sport. He doesn't need it. He calls his own plays. I'm really convinced that guy that's headsets handling his personal affairs back at the house for Papa John's.
For Papa John's.
Wow.
Oh my God. All right, CL.
Oh goodness. Goodness. This is tough for me. Damn it. The most useless job.
Yeah.
Shit. The entire Miami Heat assistant coach. Man.
You got one, Cortez?
Most useless job. Let's see. I'm going to say. You know what? I'm going to say Tim Duncan's wardrobe person. Because that
I'm
guy,
leaving.
as much as he can play ball, that guy cannot dress. And whoever does his wardrobe is horrible.
Mine's gonna be Mano Ginobili's barber.
I got another one.
All right, go.
It's Vince Young's accountant.
So, you got another one?
I'm sorry.
You got another one or no?
Nah, I don't. I'm sorry.
All right, we'll come back to me. You got to think of it, man. This is a rapid fire in the stupid round.
I want to say Charles Barkley, annunciation coach.
Hey now. Hey now. Be careful.
I respect him. But...
Dwight Howard's nanny because he does it all on his own.
Yeah, you got one?
The Los Angeles Clippers Public Relations Department.
Oh. No,
Oh man.
You got any more, Kevin?
Sean Kipp's condom distributor.
I'm the.
Glenn Davis dietitian.
Oh man, Glenn Davis died. Oh my!
But on the flip side,
Michael Vick's veterinarian. Dante Star Wars driver's ed teacher.
Justin Blackman's designated driver.
The matchmaker for Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh. Peyton Manning's backup is always a good one.
Yeah, Brett Favre's backup is always.
Can we think of
fun.
something with Jason Kidd? Something with Jason Kidd? Can we think of something with Jason Kidd?
Oh, you mean the wife beaters, Jason Kidd?
Jason Kidd's anger management coach.
Oh!
James Dolan's financial advisor.
Nice.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord.
LeBron James headband salesman. Oh, God. I mean, we
Pat
go all day.
Riley's hair gel distributor.
Oh, my God. Do we got any other good ones you can go through real quick, man? There's probably some good ones.
I'm thinking, man.
Raymond Felton's Golden Corral account.
Tracy McGrady's eye doctor.
Oh!
Oh,
I love you, Tracy.
Jeff Van Gundy's toupee salesman.
Greg Oden's knee surgeon.
Oh my God.
Stan Van Gundy's porno collection.
I'm done.
Oh my.
Hold up. Stan Van Gundy's tie distributor because he don't wear any tie because he ain't got no damn neck.
The person who didn't give Jason Kidd a spill-proof cup.
Oh. Can we go anything Aaron Hernandez?
Oh God, yeah.
Reggie Miller's personal trainer. There's a useless job.
Aaron Hernandez guns box salesman.
Oh my God.
All right, I think we're done.
Tim Tebow's agent.
Tim Tebow's passing coach.
Oh.
On that note, I think we're done.
Okay, yeah, we're done. Let's wrap it up. All right, 5 minutes late. But shout out. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Ball's Not Court. We're there. My Twitter name is in the minus CP.
Kevin C 2415.
CL.
At Hardwood Nation.
John.
Find me on the Facebook page. I don't tweet. I don't have a tweeter.
Nice.
John's Twitter account.
All right.
Thank you.
Make sure you go to the Hardwood Nation. Visit it at www.thehardwoodnation.com. It's the fastest NBA news source made by fans for fans. You can find the podcast anywhere. It's on Facebook. Go to the Balls Not Court podcast. Search that. It's on Stitcher. It's on Miro Guide. It's on Windows and Zoom.
Zoom!
Yeah, Zoom. It's Stitcher, Spreaker, SoundCloud. I mean, literally, the Hardwood Nation. It's iTunes. It's everywhere. You can get it. So many avenues I'm trying to still reach out to and try to expand the podcast. But all right, that does it for us. And we got almost 2 hours.
Cleveland Cavs fans fire extinguishers.
Oh.
Turn his mic off, Cortez.
All right.
He can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Balls Not Court podcast. You do have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon.
Bye.
Right.